Hey everyone, ladies and gentlemen, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Welcome back to a journey through history and fortune where the smallest coins can hold the largest treasures. Today we're exploring the most valuable Canadian pennies alongside the legendary United States Lincoln Wheat and Memorial Pennies 1-cent coins that have captured the fascination of collectors and investors alike. From their intricate designs to their rare mint marks, these coins are more than currency, they are pieces of history, objects of desire, and sometimes life-changing finds. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just checking your pocket change, what we're about to reveal could surprise you. So let's get started. First up, we are talking about the United States Lincoln Wheat Penny 1 cent 1957 with the mint mark in very fine condition, a coin that continues to capture attention in the auction market and inspire collectors around the world. This is not just an ordinary penny, it is a symbol of legacy craftsmanship and rising demand that keeps its value strong in today's market. The story of the Lincoln Wheat Penny begins in 1909 when the United States Mint introduced a bold new design to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The coin was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it became the first regular-issue United States coin to feature a real historical figure. By 1957, the Wheat Penny series was approaching the end of its historic run, which lasted until 1958 before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial Reverse. The 1957 D penny was struck at the Denver Mint and represents one of the final chapters of the beloved wheat design era, making it highly collectible for those who appreciate historical milestones. The journey of this 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny begins in the bustling facilities of the Denver Mint in a year when over 1 billion of these beautiful copper-bronze coins were struck, making them a cornerstone of the Lincoln Cent series with a total mintage that places them among the most collected pennies of their era. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, this coin features on its obverse a dignified right-facing profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, with the words "I in God We Trust" above his head, the date proudly etched to the right, and the letter D just under the date, signifying its Denver origins, while on the reverse the iconic wheat ears frame the words 1 cent United States of America with the pluribus unum beneath them, a phrase that speaks to the unity and resilience of the nation. The unique features of the 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny make it instantly recognizable and admired. On the obverse, the portrait of Abraham Lincoln stands proudly facing right with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" above his head, "Liberty" on the left, and the date 1957 with the small but powerful D mint mark below the date representing the Denver Mint. The reverse displays two elegant wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America with the pluribus unum at the top. The warm copper composition, made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, gives the coin a rich reddish-brown glow, especially when preserved in very fine condition where the major design details remain sharp and attractive. Collectors worldwide are drawn to every detail of this coin, from its composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc to its ideal 19mm diameter and gentle weight that make it a joy to hold and examine. But what truly sets certain specimens apart is their condition. A 1957 D penny in very fine or higher condition retains sharp details on Lincoln's features and the wheat stalks on the reverse, giving it an eye-pleasing aesthetic that is highly sought after in numismatic circles, where eye appeal can significantly elevate collector interest and competitive bidding on the market. When we talk about very fine condition, we are describing a coin that shows moderate wear but still maintains clear details in Lincoln hair and the wheat lines on the reverse. In this grade, collectors can easily see strong lettering and well-defined features, which makes it highly desirable for those building high-quality collections without stepping into extremely expensive uncirculated territory. The 1957 D penny in very fine condition stands in strong demand because collectors want solid eye appeal combined with historical significance. The fact that it comes from the final years of the Wheat series adds even more emotional and market value. Rarity plays a powerful role in collector demand, and while the 1957 D had a large original mintage, many pieces were heavily circulated and damaged over time. Finding examples that remain attractive and problem-free in very fine condition becomes more competitive each year. Additionally, the 1957 D series is famous for varieties such as the doubled die obverse, which has sold for impressive premiums at auction. Even standard strikes in strong condition are actively traded, showing that this coin maintains steady market interest. High demand combined with lasting popularity keeps this penny firmly positioned in the collectible spotlight. In today's auction market, the 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in very fine condition can typically range from $265,000 to higher premiums depending on eye appeal and color designation. Coins with stronger red-brown surfaces or near uncirculated characteristics can climb even further into $360,000 territory, especially when certified by respected grading services. Exceptional varieties or superior preserved examples can reach significantly higher values, proving that this small 1 cent coin still carries big money potential in the right condition. For collectors who want to secure strong pieces, there are smart strategies that can make a big difference. Always examine the mint mark carefully to confirm authenticity, and study the surface for natural wear rather than harsh cleaning. Learning grading standards helps you recognize true very fine quality and avoid overpaying. Storing coins in protective holders keeps the copper surfaces stable and attractive for the long term. Patience is also key because the right coin with the right eye appeal can become a cornerstone of your collection and a proud investment for the future. The United States Lincoln Wheat Penny 1 cent 1957 with the mint mark in very fine condition stands as a powerful reminder that even a humble penny can hold remarkable value, history, and collector excitement. Its connection to the final wheat design era, its classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, and its strong demand in the auction market all combine to make it a shining example of American numismatic success. This coin continues to prove that small change can create big opportunities, and for passionate collectors it remains a high-demand treasure worth celebrating and pursuing with confidence. Next up, the 1945 United States Lincoln Wheat Penny without mint mark in extra fine condition begins like a hidden treasure waiting quietly in pocket change, yet holding the power to surprise collectors and investors around the world. Imagine discovering a simple 1-cent coin that carries history, strength, and serious auction market value in today's competitive rare coin market. This is not just an ordinary copper cent, this is a symbol of American resilience, minted during the final year of World War II, and today it stands proudly as a high-demand collectible that continues to attract attention from passionate numismatists. On the obverse of the coin you see the dignified profile of President Abraham Lincoln facing right with the word liberty to the left and the date 1945 to the right. At the top you find the inspiring motto, "I in God we trust." The reverse side is framed with two elegant wheat stalks symbolizing prosperity and opportunity, and boldly displays 1 cent and United States of America with the pluribus unum crowning the design. Every detail reflects the artistic work of Victor David Brenner and the careful minting practices of that era. The 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck during a powerful moment in American history when the nation was closing the chapter on World War II. This coin represents the strength and determination of the American people. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, it carries no mint mark, which is the traditional identifier for coins minted in Philadelphia during that era. The obverse features the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1945. The reverse proudly displays two wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America with the pluribus unum above, creating the iconic wheat penny design that collectors admire worldwide. The unique features of the 1945 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat Penny make it instantly recognizable and highly desirable. Composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, this coin has a rich warm tone that becomes even more attractive in extra fine condition. In extra fine grade, the coin shows strong detail in Lincoln's hair and coat with light wear only on the highest points. The wheat lines on the reverse remain sharp and bold, giving the coin a premium eye appeal that stands out in auctions and private sales. Its classic design, historical significance, and beautiful copper luster combine to create a coin that collectors are always searching for. When we talk about rarity and collector demand, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny without mint mark in extra fine condition holds a powerful position. While millions were minted, many surviving examples today show heavy circulation or damage. Finding a well-preserved extra fine example with clear details, smooth surfaces, and original color is a rewarding discovery. The demand remains strong because collectors building Lincoln cent sets require a high-quality 1945 Philadelphia issue to complete their collections. The steady interest from both beginner and advanced collectors keeps this coin active in today's auction market. In terms of current market value, the 1945 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat Penny in extra fine condition can command impressive prices depending on eye appeal and surface quality. On average, extra fine examples trade from several $478,000 up to higher premium levels when the coin shows exceptional color and minimal marks. In strong auction environments, beautifully preserved pieces can reach even greater dollar values, especially when certified by respected grading services. The consistent upward trend in collectible copper coins continues to support the value of this historic 1-cent treasure. For collectors who want to secure a high-quality 1945 wheat penny, the key is careful examination and smart buying decisions. Always check for sharp wheat lines, strong lettering, and natural copper color. Avoid cleaned or polished coins because original surfaces bring stronger market confidence. Consider professional grading for authentication and protection, since certified coins often achieve higher resale value. Store the coin in a protective holder to preserve its condition and long-term investment potential. Patience and knowledge are the tools that turn a simple penny into a valuable asset. The 1945 United States Lincoln Wheat Penny without mint mark in extra fine condition stands as a shining example of history, value, and collector passion. It connects us to a defining moment in American history while offering real financial opportunity in the rare coin market. Its beautiful design, strong demand, and solid market performance make it a high-demand coin that continues to excite collectors everywhere. This humble 1-cent piece proves that even the smallest denomination can carry powerful value and lasting legacy in the world of numismatics. Next up, the legacy of one of the most iconic presidents in United States history. The 1993 Lincoln Memorial Penny with the D Mint mark is not just a simple 1-cent coin, it is a symbol of craftsmanship, endurance, and collector passion. This coin has traveled through countless pockets, wallets, and cash registers, yet its allure for numismatists has never waned. Its humble copper hue and familiar design conceal a story of rarity and value that makes it a fascinating piece for any coin enthusiast. The history of the Lincoln Memorial Penny traces back to 1959, when the United States Mint decided to honor Abraham Lincoln on the cent. The reverse design featuring the Lincoln Memorial replaced the wheat ears of the original Lincoln cent and became an enduring symbol of the nation's respect for its 16th president. By 1993, the Lincoln Memorial Penny was a mainstay in circulation, yet the D Mint mark indicated that it was produced at the Denver Mint, adding a layer of distinction for collectors. Coins from this year are part of a broader narrative of modern American coinage, reflecting both mass production and the subtle variations that make certain examples highly sought after. Examining the 1993 D Lincoln Memorial Penny closely reveals several unique features. The obverse carries the dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right with meticulous attention to facial details and hair texture. The inscriptions "Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust," and the year 1993 are sharply struck on high-quality examples, highlighting the care of the mint. Even in circulated condition, the coin often retains a pleasant reddish-brown patina, which speaks to the enduring quality of its copper composition. The reverse proudly displays the Lincoln Memorial, complete with fine architectural lines and the words "United States of America 1 cent" and "E pluribus unum" framing the monument perfectly. These design elements not only make it aesthetically appealing but also contribute to its value in the collector market. Rarity and condition play a critical role in the desirability of this coin. While 1993 D pennies were minted in large numbers, certain characteristics can make individual coins stand out. Coins with strong strikes, minimal wear, and appeal beyond the ordinary circulated specimens attract collector attention. The subtle variations in minting, such as slight doubling of letters or minor planchet anomalies, create a premium among enthusiasts. Understanding these nuances allows collectors to identify coins that may fetch higher prices at auctions or private sales, highlighting the importance of vigilance and knowledge in this field. Today, the market value of a 1993 D Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition can vary, but it remains a highly collectible piece. Especially coins with minimal circulation marks, rich copper tone, and overall pleasing appearance can command a premium well above face value. Serious collectors and investors recognize that even modern pennies can hold potential for appreciation over time. The coin is often listed in numismatic guides with values reflecting its condition, rarity, and appeal, with attentive buyers actively seeking coins that maintain a strong presence in the market. This dynamic makes the 1993 D Lincoln Memorial Penny a rewarding pursuit for both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts looking to build a meaningful collection. The 1993 D Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition can command a respectable value depending on the grade, and appeal coins with moderate wear can fetch a $384,000 at auction, while those with exceptional preservation can reach higher values, often surprising collectors who understand the subtle factors that affect market price. Demand remains steady because this coin represents a familiar and iconic piece of American currency. Many collectors are willing to pay premiums for well-preserved examples and for coins that fill gaps in their existing collections. For collectors looking to maximize the value of their Lincoln Memorial Penny, several strategies can enhance the experience. Store coins in a stable environment to prevent additional wear and discoloration. Handle coins carefully using gloves or soft tools to avoid fingerprints and scratches. Document provenance and condition for future reference, and always stay informed about market trends and recent auction results. By following these practices, collectors not only preserve the intrinsic beauty of the coin but also strengthen its long-term value, providing both satisfaction and financial potential in the world of numismatics. The 1993 D Lincoln Memorial Penny in circulated condition is more than just a 1-cent coin. It is a piece of history, a testament to American design, and a coveted item for collectors. Its rich historical background, unique design features, and the subtle variations that make certain specimens rare ensure that it continues to hold a strong position in the numismatic market. Owning such a coin is a celebration of heritage and an opportunity to engage with a vibrant community of collectors who recognize the enduring appeal and potential value of these remarkable coins. Next up, the United States Lincoln Memorial Penny 1 cent 1959 with a D Mint mark is a true treasure for collectors and coin enthusiasts. Its story begins in the late 1950s when the United States Mint continued the legacy of Abraham Lincoln. On the obverse side of the coin featuring the iconic portrait design by Victor David Brenner. This design had become a symbol of American heritage and pride since its introduction in 1909, but the reverse side had undergone a transformation in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial replaced the classic wheat ears, creating a striking and instantly recognizable design that would captivate collectors for decades. The 1959 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny was minted in Denver and stands out for its crisp details and historical significance as one of the first issues to carry the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. Examining the features of this coin reveals the meticulous craftsmanship that makes it highly sought after. The obverse side showcases Lincoln's profile in a dignified and expressive manner, highlighting the intricate lines of his hair and beard and the subtle contouring of his facial features. The word Liberty is prominently displayed to the left of Lincoln's portrait, while the date 1959 and the D mint mark sit proudly to the right. These details are sharply defined in a very fine condition coin indicating minimal wear and a clear strike. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial itself with exceptional architectural precision. Each column and step is carefully rendered and the inscriptions United States of America e pluribus unum and 1 cent remain fully legible and visually striking, making the coin not only a piece of currency but also a miniature work of art that captures the essence of American history. The rarity of the 1959 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny in very fine condition makes it a highly desirable item in the coin collecting community. While millions were minted, the survival rate of coins in very fine or higher condition is considerably lower due to circulation and handling over the decades. This scarcity creates a significant demand among collectors who seek to complete their Lincoln Memorial series or invest in coins that combine historical significance with aesthetic appeal. The very fine condition designation indicates light wear only on the highest points of the coin, while the majority of the design remains sharp and clear, preserving its original luster and making it an ideal candidate for both display and long-term investment. In terms of current market value, this coin commands impressive prices at auction and private sales depending on its condition and demand at the time. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for 1959 D pennies that exhibit excellent detail and minimal wear in very fine condition. These coins often fetch $536,000 and prices can escalate quickly for specimens with superior eye appeal or exceptional strike quality. The coin's value is not static and tends to increase as collectors continue to seek historically significant pieces that are both beautiful and rare. The Lincoln Memorial Penny remains a cornerstone of American numismatics, and owning a high-quality 1959 D example is considered a prestigious addition to any collection. Collectors who are serious about acquiring a 1959 D Lincoln Memorial Penny should approach the market with care and knowledge, understanding grading standards and examining coins carefully for where cleaning or damage is essential. Educating oneself on mint marks and subtle variations can reveal hidden value and give an advantage in auctions or private sales. Networking with reputable dealers and participating in coin shows provides access to high-quality specimens and trustworthy evaluations. Storing coins properly in protective holders and avoiding exposure to moisture or harsh chemicals ensures the preservation of their condition and maximizes long-term value. The 1959 D Lincoln Memorial Penny in very fine condition is more than just a 1-cent coin. It represents a pivotal moment in American numismatic history, capturing both the legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the artistry of the United States Mint. Its rarity and demand among collectors make it a compelling investment, and a cherished collectible. Owning this coin allows enthusiasts to connect with history in a tangible way and enjoy the thrill of holding a piece of the past that continues to grow in significance and value with each passing year. Next up, the moment you hold a 1984 Canadian penny 1-cent coin in your hand, you are touching a small but powerful piece of history that many coin collectors around the world absolutely adore and pursue with passion. Today, for decades, this humble cent served as the backbone of daily transactions across Canada, and even though the Royal Canadian Mint produced millions of these coins, the 1984 1-cent penny has a story to tell that goes far beyond its face value, bringing excitement and interest to anyone lucky enough to find one in circulation, and reminding us just how cherished this little coin has become among numismatists everywhere. The history of the Canadian penny stretches back over a century, and while Canada officially called the denomination a 1-cent coin, the affectionate term penny quickly became the norm and deeply part of Canadian culture. The 1984 issue represents a mature chapter in this lineage, struck by the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa during a time when these coins were being used every day by millions of Canadians before the nation decided to discontinue and withdraw pennies from circulation in 2012. The obverse proudly displays the elegant portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Mackin, while the reverse showcases the iconic maple twig with 2 leaves by G.E. Kruger Gray, symbolizing Canada's natural beauty and national pride. If you study the 1984 Canadian 1-cent, you notice subtle features that make it truly fascinating. This coin is composed mainly of 98% copper with tin and zinc and weighs around 2.5 grams with a 19mm diameter and smooth plain edge. It carries the unmistakable inscriptions Canada, the date 1984 and 1 cent, and these elements combined with its classic design capture a moment in time when this coin passed through countless hands and told the story of everyday commerce across Canada. Its rich bronze surface conveys warmth and character from even the most modest circulated examples, making it a delight for collectors who appreciate history in every worn ridge and gleam of patina. What makes this 1984 penny captivating for collectors is not only the design but its real presence out in the world and the rarity of finding one in great condition. Even though over 800 million were minted, the survival of these coins in good order is far less common than the raw numbers would suggest, and collectors eagerly seek out circulated pieces that still retain strong detail and luster because those coins tell a story. They evoke the feel of commerce and history together, and even ordinary circulated examples often trade hands among hobbyists and dealers as part of larger Canadian cent collections, with enthusiasm and high demand driving interest in coins from the 1980s era more than ever before. While standard market guides often list average circulated values for a 1984 Canadian penny modestly in dollar ranges, collectors understand that condition plays a huge role and that quality circulated examples with attractive surfaces frequently exceed expectations in auctions and sales. Today you can see examples in fine circulated condition trading for significantly better than face value and sometimes commanding notable sums when the eye appeal is strong or when the coin comes from a lot of Canadian cents where demand pushes prices up. These coins often range from a $240 to $4,000 depending on the market and interest, and those that show especially pleasing color or detail are enthusiastically sought after by collectors hungry for 1980s era cents in any condition that still sings of history. For collectors aiming to make the most of the 1984 Canadian penny, the best advice is to focus carefully on condition and detail. Even in circulated coins, study every coin closely and look for rich surfaces and clarity of design that speak to its preservation. Seek out coins that show warm bronze tones rather than dullness, and always keep an eye out for interesting varieties or subtle characteristics that a trained numismatist might spot. While era coins and rare grades bring impressive premiums, even everyday circulated 1984 pennies with great eye appeal are increasingly in demand, and smart collectors know that patience and careful selection often lead to the most gratifying finds. Whether hunting through old collections, estate lots, or rolls, these pennies continue to excite and reward those who know what to look for and love the thrill of discovery. The 1984 Canadian 1-cent penny in circulated condition stands as an exciting and valued piece of numismatic history. Its blend of classic design, heritage, connection to Canada's coinage evolution, and steady collector demand ensures that even modest specimens have a place of honor in collections around the world. Collectors today celebrate this coin for everything it represents and value it not just for its dollar worth but for the rich stories it conveys from generation to generation. When you find one yourself, you hold a little gem of history, and you join a community of enthusiasts worldwide who appreciate the enduring charm and high demand for Canadian pennies from this remarkable era. Next up, we are diving into a truly remarkable find, the 1998 Canadian penny 1-cent coin in fine condition. A coin that may seem ordinary at first glance but holds extraordinary potential for collectors and investors alike. The 1998 penny belongs to a long line of Canadian 1-cent coins which have a rich history dating back to the introduction of the decimal currency in Canada in 1858. Over the decades, the penny has seen numerous design changes, but it has remained a symbol of Canadian heritage, representing both the craftsmanship of the Royal Canadian Mint and the stories of everyday life in Canada during the late 20th century. The 1998 penny in particular was minted during a period when the Royal Canadian Mint was experimenting with subtle variations in alloy composition and minting techniques, making certain coins from this year highly sought after by those who understand the nuances of coin grading and rarity. The story of the Canadian penny stretches back over a century and a half. A humble 1-cent coin first issued in 1858, and beloved by generations of Canadians until its discontinuation in 2012, but the 1998 Canadian penny holds a special place in that long history. This coin was minted by the prestigious Royal Canadian Mint, continuing the iconic design featuring Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, and the timeless maple leaf twig on the reverse. Every element etched into the metal represents a chapter in Canada's numismatic evolution. A coin that once passed through everyday commerce is now a collectible artifact linked to a nation's monetary heritage and the end of an era of circulating pennies. What makes the 1998 Canadian penny so fascinating are its features and craftsmanship. This coin measures about 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs just over 2 grams, composed of copper-plated zinc with a smooth plain edge. It depicts the elegant effigy of Queen Elizabeth II created by renowned sculptor Dora de Petrie-Hunt, and on the reverse are the iconic dual maple leaves designed by G. E. Kruger, gray symbols that resonate with collectors worldwide. These features make it instantly recognizable and deeply meaningful to anyone who appreciates Canadian coins. Its surface and design elements make it a standout piece for both beginner and seasoned collectors alike. Collectors particularly seek the 1998 penny when it is in fine condition because that condition speaks volumes about its preservation and desirability. A fine condition coin means the details remain crisp and clear with minimal wear. A quality example can command attention in auctions and among private collectors, and on top of that, seasoned numismatists will tell you that rare mint strikes and any specially preserved pieces from this year are especially prized. There are reports and community interest around rare varieties and mint errors which only add to the excitement and demand for these coins, and enthusiasts often hunt for those perfect specimens that can shine on display. or fetch higher values in the market. In today's active coin market, the value of a 1998 Canadian 1-cent penny has transcended its face value of 1 cent and emerged into a promising collectible worth real dollars. While most ordinary circulated examples trade for modest amounts, and well-preserved near uncirculated grades and certified pieces can bring noticeably higher value, serious collectors are often willing to pay strong dollar prices for exceptional grades, especially brilliant uncirculated pieces and coins with rare attributes. According to specialist guides and listings, high-grade examples can trade for several $478,000, and proof or special finishes can reach even higher values, making this once humble coin a potential gem for collectors and investors alike. If you are a collector or thinking about entering the exciting hobby of coin collecting, there are some key tips to keep in mind. First, always handle coins with clean hands or use gloves to maintain their condition. Second, store each piece in quality protective holders to prevent scratches or damage. Third, learn how to identify different grades and rare features because condition and unique traits drive value. And finally, research current market prices through reputable coin dealers and auction results, because understanding the trends will help you recognize when you find a truly valuable piece. With knowledge, patience, and passion, you can build a collection that not only reflects your interests but also holds impressive value in the ever-growing coin market. The 1998 Canadian penny 1-cent coin in fine condition stands tall as a symbol of Canadian heritage and an exciting collectible gem for numismatists around the globe. What was once everyday pocket change has transformed into a high-demand collectible that celebrates craftsmanship, history, and investment potential. This coin shines with significance and demand, and for anyone fortunate enough to hold one in excellent condition, it represents a remarkable blend of nostalgia and modern market value, a tiny coin with a big story and even bigger appeal on today's collector stage. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more updates on rare and valuable coins from Canada and around the world. Happy collecting!